Hey guys, it's Amy the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a wonderful day because I'm feeling better out of the bed. Actually enjoyed the sunshine today, and now we're making a sweet treat. So earlier today I asked you if you had a choice for your birthday, would you pick a slice of cake or a fat, perfectly cooked steak? Well, I want both, and my birthday's coming up this week, so I decided I was going to have a steak. It actually wasn't cooked perfectly, but it was good. And instead of a slice of cake that's going to make me feel horrible tomorrow, I'm making a mug cake. And I want to show you how easy it is to make your own low-carb or even keto cakes at home, single serving. You can eat this all by yourself and not feel guilty, or you can share it if you want to. I'm not sharing. This is going to be all mine, and I'm making a chocolate cake. Now, the great thing about mug cakes is you can make them a million different ways. You can make peanut butter cakes, you can make cheese cakes, you can make vanilla cakes, you can make chocolate cakes, and they're so delicious. So this one I actually call my date night dessert. The link is in this post when I finish up the video, but I'm going to make it just a little different, and this is the fun thing. You literally can do it different every single time you fix it, and you can tweak it to make it perfect for you. So we are going to make a chocolate cake, but I'm starting off with 1 tablespoon of butter, and we're adding a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then we're also going to add an egg, and that's going to be the base of our cake, and it pretty much is the base of all the cakes I make. So we've got the egg, we've got the vanilla, and we've got the butter. And I'm going to go ahead and mix these 3 things together. And then we're going to add in our dry ingredients. So I like to use almond flour in these recipes. You can use whatever tickles your fancy. Like, you can make these so many different ways. And this is one I just made up myself a long time ago. I've been eating low carb for over 5 years now. And my birthday is next week. And I'm going to be turning 46. And I feel the best, other than being sick this week, I feel the best I have in forever, honestly. So we're going to use almond flour, and I'm going to personally use 2 tablespoons of almond flour. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Ricky and I went out for my birthday. We're already home. That just means you're old, right? Like, it's not even 7 o'clock and we're home. But I told Ricky that I'm going to be one of those old ladies that just wants to stay home with their pets because I did not want to leave the dogs. Like, I've been sick this week, and they have thoroughly enjoyed Mama being in the bed. I haven't, but they love it. Okay, now I'm making a chocolate cake. So I use 2 tablespoons of almond flour, and then I'm going to use a tablespoon, you can do less if you want to, of cacao powder. So it's like cocoa powder, but it actually is better for you. It's just cacao powder. It's low carb. If you look at cocoa powder, it might have more ingredients or more carbs than a cacao powder. Cacao is C-A-C-A-O. C-A-C-A-O. This is just a Better Body Foods brand, but there's lots of them. And you just want a chocolate flavor, right? So I'm making a chocolate cake. So I got 2 tablespoons of almond flour, a tablespoon of my chocolate. Now we're going to add our sweetener. So I'm using a confection sweetener because I like confection over granular when I'm making sweet treats. And I'm going to do a whole tablespoon. So this is my dessert. I'm making it the way I want to. You can do less if you want to. And the great thing about this date night dessert is, like I said, you can do it a million different ways. I'm going to actually not make a topping. Sometimes I love to make a chocolate icing to go over it. I mean, and when you put that icing over it when it's hot, oh, it just melts and it makes it so yummy. But tonight I'm just keeping it super simple. So I've got about a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder to help it rise. And we're going to mix these. Oh, actually, I'm going to go ahead and add some heavy cream. The heavy cream will help keep it moist, and it's also going to keep this powder from going crazy when I pour it. So I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, and then guess what? Sometimes when it's finished and I take it out, I'll stick a fork in it and pour a little bit more heavy cream over it. I know. I'm like going all out on these cakes. So who loves mug cakes? Now we're just going to take a fork and carefully mix this up, because if you don't do it carefully, powder can just fly everywhere. Been there, done that too many times. So we're going to do it very carefully. You can use a whisk if you want to. Now, it's called a mug cake because you can make it in a mug. Like, I've got a deep mug that I like to use. It's my Starbucks mug. So you can use any kind of mug, or you can use a ramekin like I've got. And this is just a ramekin you can throw in the dishwasher. And there's all different sizes. All right, so I'm just mixing this up carefully. Apologize. And then I'm also going to throw in some chocolate chips. And I think I'm going to throw some pecans in here too. Like, I'm going to have a chocolate pecan cake for my early birthday. All right, so we're just going to mix this up until it's mixed up really well. There we go. Now it's mixing good. It looks just like a chocolate cake batter. If you want a vanilla cake, you can do vanilla. If you want peanut butter, you can do peanut. You can do anything you want to with these mug cakes, and you can control the amount of carbs you put in it. And you can control the amount you decide to eat. If you make a whole cake, for me, it's really hard for me to have a slice. Even if it's keto, it's really hard for me to have a slice and then put it up. or not have a slice every night of the week. So I like to make individual size desserts. That way I don't overindulge, because you can overindulge even with low carb. Like, you don't need a whole cake. It doesn't matter how many carbs are in the cake. You don't need a whole cake. These individual serving still getting better. I'm feeling amazing though. Need some water now. Hang on. Oh, good grief. Good grief. Sorry, but the individual desserts really help me out by taking care of the sweet tooth while also controlling the amount that I have in the house. And you guys might not be like me. You might can just choose one piece of cake and walk away from it for the rest of the month, but not me. All right. So we've got our cake mixed up pretty well. You can be done with it at this point, or like I said, you can add other things to it. You could have a chocolate peanut butter cake. Like, just know the more things you add to it, the more carbs you're adding into addition. But I'm going to add just a few chocolate chips. It's the low carb. They're actually called Bake Believe. I think that's so cute. Bake Believe. So instead of like Bake Believe, it's like Make Believe. But it's Bake Believe, and I'm just going to throw a few in there. Oh, yes. It's going to be super yummy. And I decided I'm going to put a couple of pecans in there because I like a little nutty chocolate treat. You also could throw coconut in here. Guys, like, the possibilities are endless. I'm going to do just a few little pecans. Oh, yes. This is so yummy. I mean, look how pretty this is before I even put it in the microwave. Now, I'm putting it in the microwave. If you want to use the oven, you go ahead. It may take you a whole lot longer to cook it, and I just really ain't got time for that. So I'm going to throw it right into the microwave for 60 seconds. If it is perfect, then I'm done. If I need more time, I can do more time. Actually, you can actually do less. You can do 30 seconds at a time, but I'm going to do 60 minutes. No, 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Ricky's phone's ringing. 1 minute mug cake. And then if you wanted to make a topping, you could start right now while it's cooking. You would just do some heavy cream and that confection sweetener in a bowl with your mixer and mix it up to make a whipped topping. Oh, heavy cream and your sweetener, or even a chocolate topping. Heavy cream, a little bit of your chocolate, a little bit of the sweetener, and whip it up for a chocolate frosting to put on top of your mug cake. That's what I call date night dessert right there. All right, let's see if you guys have any questions. Hey, Rosalie. I know Rosalie and I share a birthday. Just so you guys know, Rosalie and I share a birthday. Yes, I was so thankful to wake up this morning and actually not just chug my ketones. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed every single sip of the ketones today. And I'm excited for it, especially since it's a holiday week. Like, I had to get better before Thanksgiving. I host Thanksgiving at my house. All right, let's take it out and see what it looks like. Dang it. I haven't coughed all day until I got on the live video. And my throat is killing me now. It's just because I wanted to talk to y'all. Okay. So it almost looks like a sponge cake. It's really hot. So be careful when you take this out of the oven. I'm out of the microwave. It's really, really hot. You can see it sliding around. You can put a fork in it to see if it's the consistency you like, or you can just let this cool off, add that whipped topping to the top, and enjoy. What I like to do is take my fork, poke a little holes in there. Oh, yeah. Poke a few little holes in there. We're going to pour over a little bit more heavy cream just to make it a ooey gooey, delicious chocolate treat. And watch this heavy cream. It's going to fall to the sides or fall in the holes. And this is going to make just a wonderful treat. I'm just going to push it around. And I mean, guys, this is going to be delicious. You can leave that heavy cream right off and make you a topping if you want to. Or you can eat it just like it was, but I like it to be creamy. It's going to be delicious. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.